Now, before you click away thinking this is just another miracle cure video, let me share something with you. Last month, I received a letter from James, a 72-year-old veteran from Texas. He wrote, "Doc, I was ready to give up. My wife and I hadn't been intimate in over 2 years. I felt like half a man. But after following your castor oil protocol for just 6 weeks, something incredible happened. Not only did things start working again, but I actually felt something, real sensation, real connection. Think of them like garden hoses that have been sitting in the sun for years." The primary component is ricinoleic acid, a powerful vasodilator that helps blood vessels expand naturally, reaching those tiny capillaries that have been dormant for years. It's like gently waking them up from a long sleep. Unlike medications that force blood vessels open, castor oil works gently, encouraging your body to remember how to function properly. They get stiff, they don't deliver blood the way they used to. After 60, your body produces significantly less nitric oxide, the molecule that tells blood vessels to relax and open up. Modern science shows that ricinoleic acid penetrates deep into tissue and helps reorganize collagen fibers. When combined with heat and massage, it can actually help soften and gradually dissolve these problematic plaques. The result: weak or absent erections, loss of sensitivity, and that feeling of deadness down there. He was skeptical about using oil treatments, but desperation motivated him. After 6 weeks of consistent application with gentle heat and massage, the curve was almost gone, the pain completely disappeared, and he even regained some length he thought he'd lost forever. Ricinoleic acid inhibits inflammatory pathways, calming the chaos in your tissues. One patient, George, had felt constant tightness for years. After 3 weeks of nightly application with warm compresses, that tightness began to ease. By week 6, not only was discomfort gone, his voice was different, lighter somehow. He said, "Doc, I woke up this morning with something I haven't experienced in 5 years, a natural, spontaneous erection. No pills, no forcing anything, it just happened." But he noticed increased warmth, better response, and even improved urinary function. This doesn't announce itself dramatically. Instead, you feel slight burning, pressure, decreased sensitivity, or just that everything feels off. It was like someone turned the lights back on. Triggers fibrotic tissue formation and creates an environment where healthy tissue can't thrive. Picture this. Let's talk about the hidden inflammation that's destroying your function. You're lying in bed next to your partner, and for the 3rd time this week, you're making excuses. "Not tonight, honey." After just 2 weeks, he called me with excitement in his voice. Because what I am about to share next is something most men do and realize is happening to them. He'd experienced his first natural morning erection in 5 years. No pills, no forcing anything, but here's what he discovered next. The improved blood flow wasn't just helping with erections. But Richard was worried about side effects. His heart wasn't in great shape, and he'd heard horror stories. So he tried the castor oil protocol I'm about to share with you. He noticed increased warmth, better sensitivity, and more intense, satisfying orgasms. "I'm just tired," but deep down, you know it's not about being tired. It's about that sinking feeling that something fundamental has changed. Today, I'm sharing something that might sound too simple to be true. We're talking about castor oil. Years of microtrauma, inflammation, even normal aging cause collagen to build up incorrectly inside the penis. But it's not normal, and more importantly, it's not permanent if you address it correctly. This creates hard, inelastic plaques that can cause curving, pain, and that feeling of tightness or pulling. Yes, that thick, golden oil your grandmother probably kept around. But what most people don't know is that this humble oil holds the key to unlocking blood flow, restoring sensation, and reigniting that spark you thought was gone for good. What if I told you that sitting in your bathroom cabinet right now, there's a simple remedy that could change everything, but less than 15% ever seek help? They're embarrassed, they think it's just aging, or worse, they believe nothing can be done. Something so ordinary that most doctors don't even know about its incredible potential for restoring what you thought was lost forever. I'm Dr. William Harris, and for over 35 years, I've been helping men reclaim their vitality. According to Johns Hopkins research, over 70% of men age 60 and above experience significant changes in genital sensitivity and function. Drop a comment below and let me know what city you're watching from. And if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. This channel is dedicated to bringing you real solutions for men's health. Well, I'm here to tell you that's simply not true. Now, let's dive into the first and most crucial benefit of castor oil therapy. As we age, our blood vessels lose elasticity. This is where castor oil works its magic. When you apply castor oil to the lower abdomen and genital area, it penetrates deep into tissue. I had a patient, Richard, 71 years old, who tried this protocol. Type the number 1 in the comments if you're ready to learn more. Nearly 40% of men over 60 develop fibrotic tissue and internal scarring that can literally change the shape and function of your penis. Most men suffer in silence with these changes, assuming it's just part of getting older. Castor oil has been used for centuries to break down scar tissue. I treated a firefighter named Samuel who noticed significant curving and pain. The key is understanding that fibrotic tissue isn't permanent. It can be remodeled, softened, and significantly reduced with the right approach. If you're still watching, type 2 in the comments. Every day, your pelvic area is bombarded with inflammatory triggers. Poor circulation, metabolic waste, stress hormones, all creating chronic, low-grade inflammation. This inflammation constricts blood vessels, damages nerve endings. Castor oil's anti-inflammatory properties work at the cellular level. When you reduce inflammation in one area, everything benefits. It's not just about sexual function, it's about overall quality of life. I remember another patient, Richard, 71 years old, who had almost given up hope. His doctor had offered him the blue pill. After just 2 weeks of consistent application, Richard called me. But here's what Richard discovered next, and this is crucial. The improved blood flow wasn't just helping with erections. He noticed increased warmth in the area, better sensitivity, and something he hadn't expected. His orgasms became more intense, more satisfying. Why? Because proper blood flow doesn't just help you get hard. It helps every nerve, every tissue, every cell in that area function the way it's supposed to. Now, some of you might be thinking, that sounds great, Doc, but I've tried everything. Nothing works for me anymore. I understand that skepticism, I really do. But let me ask you this, have you ever tried addressing the root cause instead of just treating the symptom? This delicate skin becomes tissue paper thin, prevents infection, and is gentle enough for sensitive skin. Healthy skin means better sensation. When the barrier is intact and nourished, nerve endings function optimally. Prone to micro tears and hypersensitive. You see, most treatments focus on forcing an erection, but castor oil therapy is different. It's about rehabilitation, restoration, renewal. You need organic, cold-pressed, hexane-free castor oil in a dark glass bottle. It should be pale yellow to golden with a mild, nutty smell. Inflammation damages neural pathways, and hormonal changes affect nerve function. The result, the mechanics might work, but the magic is gone. It's like watching a movie with the sound turned off. It's about giving your body the tools it needs to heal itself. There's one more crucial element we need to discuss. Now, let me share something most men have given up on: the ability to actually feel again. As we age, decreased blood flow starves nerve endings. Those nerve endings aren't dead. They're dormant. Castor oil creates the conditions for reawakening. My body is worthy of care. I choose restoration over resignation. The choice is yours. The improved blood flow brings life back to starved nerves. This channel will continue to provide support, encouragement, and advanced techniques as you progress. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. Your journey might be exactly what another man needs to hear to take his first step. You might be the catalyst for someone else's transformation. Join our community of men who refuse to accept decline as inevitable. It's about honoring the body that has carried you this far by giving it what it needs to continue carrying you forward with strength, sensitivity, and yes, sexual vitality. I have patients in their 80s having the best intimacy of their lives, not because they perform like 20-year-olds, but because they've learned to work with their bodies. Stay vital, and remember, you're never too old to feel alive. Be patient, reminding you that your best days aren't behind you. They're waiting for you to create them. The anti-inflammatory effects remove barriers preventing signals from traveling properly. And ricinoleic acid has been shown to support actual nerve regeneration, but here's the hope. One patient, Robert, 73, had lost all sensation. His wife said he could function but felt nothing. After a month of consistent castor oil application, he experienced real sensation again. Real pleasure, real connection. They both cried when they told me, "We didn't just get function back. We got our intimacy back." Type 3 if you're seeing how this could work for you. The genital skin is unique, thinner than elsewhere, with more nerve endings, requiring specific hormonal support. As testosterone declines with age, castor oil provides crucial protection and nourishment. It creates a protective barrier, nourishes with vitamin E and fatty acids. Now, let me show you exactly how to use this therapy for maximum results. First, choose the right oil. Here's your protocol. Warm the oil by placing the bottle in warm water for 5 minutes. Never microwave it. Apply about a teaspoon to the entire penis shaft, scrotum, pubic area, and perineum. Don't skip any areas. Massage gently for 5 minutes using circular motions. This isn't about arousal, it's therapeutic. Focus on healing intention. Apply heat with a warm, damp washcloth or heating pad on low for 15 to 20 minutes. This dramatically improves absorption. Do this 3 to 4 times per week. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday evenings work well. Consistency is crucial. Common mistakes to avoid: using too little oil, skipping massage, applying cold oil, being inconsistent, or expecting overnight results. Keep a simple journal noting application dates, sensations, and improvements. Some men see changes in 2 weeks, others need 2 months. Type "I'm ready" if you're committed to starting tonight. When you apply that oil each night, you're making a declaration: "I am not done. I deserve to feel whole." Your sexuality is woven into your identity, confidence, and life force. When it brightens again, everything brightens. This protocol is simple, perhaps almost insultingly simple. But sometimes the most profound truths are the simplest ones. You have everything you need to begin, but if you choose to begin, know that I'm here with you. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. You might just change a life. You might give someone hope who had given up. And please, come back and share your story. Leave a comment about your experience. Remember, gentlemen, it's not about becoming young again. It's about being fully alive at whatever age you are. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for being open to possibility. Thank you for choosing hope over resignation. Your journey to restoration begins tonight. Make it count. Until next time, this is Dr. William Harris. Stay strong.